Good evening. This is the Lion of Legend, and welcome to Willows, a Dream of Shadows. This is an early copy of the game given to me by Graveyard Shift, the same developers who made the mod, The Coffin of Andy and Renee. Thank you again to Graveyard Shift for giving me this opportunity to experience something that I've definitely been looking forward to. So there you are. Be a good girl for me, won't you? Take good care of him. I'll be... What? Ah, Jesus. Who the hell? Someone better have died. Okay, it looks like there's two people who live here. Is this oh, this must be the closet. Let's see. The dishes can wait. Right now, you have an idiot to deal with. Yeah, I'm coming, asshole. That was not the door. Not the door I was looking for. God, who the fuck? You're late. Nobody's at the store. What are you talking about? You were supposed to open an hour ago. It's not even 7 yet. You were supposed to open an hour ago. It's not my fault the damn alarm clock doesn't work. That's not my problem. Go do your job. Look, this might be news to you, but here on planet Earth, normal people aren't renting movies at 10 in the morning. Get to work. Unless you want this reported as a breach of contract. You wouldn't want to disappoint our employer, would you? Sure wouldn't. Or your brother, for that matter. Yes, sir, I'm on my way right now. Jackass. Okay, better get going. So I assume we live with our brother. The morning walk to your dismal job, through the same dreary town. Not that you'd complain about your situation, though. Complaining would require effort. And besides, you don't have anyone to complain to. Not anyone that matters, at least. Why did I trust that cheap-ass alarm clock? Hope that brown nose doesn't report me. Last thing I need right now is to be on their shit list. Well, at least today will feel shorter. Your false enthusiasm could almost convince yourself. Almost. Trash has begun to overflow from the bin, despite it being early. You don't have time to concern yourself with improper waste management. Is there anything else to examine over here? A fire hydrant sporting a faded red hue. It reeks of urine. Not that that surprises you. This isn't the right way. Besides, it's far too late to run from your life now. Okay, alright, we're gonna go to the right way. The broken egg. You don't believe craving pancakes will be considered a valid excuse for showing up even later. A rundown old building. You've never seen anyone go in or out. Anyone other than the occasional rat. The thought of switching careers has crossed your mind a few times. But you're not sure if today's the best day to bring it up to your bosses. The Bennett Hall Gentlemen's Club. Could be a career change. You hop into the back seat of the taxi and instruct the driver to take you anywhere. With a turn of the key, the engine roars to life, and you're off to the life of your dreams. What? Oh man, I was confused because what do you mean? It's just said to go anywhere. But anyways, as if. Unfortunately for you, reality isn't one of your cheesy romance novels. The taxi driver is oogling you. Best make yourself scarce. A life of non-existent responsibilities and mental deterioration is certainly tempting. But the idea of keeping a roof over your head forces you back from that ledge. Still, you can't help but feel a slight twinge of envy. A kiosk serving knickknacks, snacks, and tacky decor. It's been your lifeline more times than you'd care to count. Too bad you don't have time for shopping right now. As much as you would enjoy a sliver of companionship, this isn't the time to go searching for it. Caught on film. An odd man stands by the closed door. Someone actually bothered waiting. Guess some people don't have anything better to do. Well, howdy there, miss. Do you work here? Does that answer your question? Yup. Thanks, miss. Looks like today will be a lot longer than I thought. Rows of off-white shelves are arranged in ordered aisles, stacked top to bottom with VHS tapes, odd trinkets, and assorted junk. Towards the back sits your vacant throne, from which you arbitrate the exchange of currency for crap. All just as you left it last night, and countless times before. Another day, like every other, stuck at your favorite place on earth. A glass display case with odd knickknacks and doodads for sale. One of your daily tasks is to check that all the prices are correct. It'd be easy if your boss wasn't constantly changing them. You should check the new tags in the back to see what's determined to be a fair price today. Boxes of new videos lay in wait for you to distribute upon these store shelves. Got VHS times 3. An old Gruckman arcade cabinet, currently unplugged. This is by choice, mind you. Your choice. When powered, it blares the game's theme song non-stop. A song which your brother speculates was created by a shadow government as a means of torture. After an hour of listening to it, you were inclined to agree. What? Someone left a full cup of mystery liquid at the foot of the cabinet that you hadn't noticed. One that you have now knocked over. Oh, God damn it. Seems like you have another thing to clean up. Isn't hard work just so rewarding? God damn it. Guess we're gonna have to get something to clean that up. It's your time to shine. Got mop. Another new shipment already? Thought the bosses were supposed to be taking a hands-off approach. Inside the box is a wide array of clear plastic clamshells filled with toys. For some reason, these sell better with adults than kids. Got toys? You have better things to do than stumble around in the dark. What's this little white stain? Oh, of course. Seems like a passing bird had some impeccable aim. It made sure to hit the precise spot that would give you more work to do. I swear to God, if this keeps happening, I'll start leaving poisoned breadcrumbs out here. Aren't you such a great employee? You should be proud of yourself. Fucking flying rats. Another thankless task completed. We're gonna shelve these tapes. You return the tapes to the shelf. This seems organized enough to you. The shelves are fine. You should find another way to look busy. No use putting this off any longer. Hello, sir. How can I... Good morning. I'm looking to rent these two. I'm a huge Vincent Vignal fan. Oh, I just had to get his new film as soon as I could. Sure, whatever. This guy looks way too excited about this cheesy action film. Either way, you quickly ring up his movies. Oh, we got another customer. One of the regulars at the store. You see him every day, but he never buys anything. Hello? Good morning, miss. You've learned over time that he's harmless. Okay. I guess there's gotta be something else we can do to look busy. Let's see, over here maybe? No, nothing here. Oh. 3 months ago, some moron came in and spilled soda all over these shelves. You've put off cleaning it for too long. Perhaps you should fix that. Perhaps I should. The trash can is full, as usual. You're pretty sure you're the only one who uses it. Is there more cleaning supplies? New price tags. None of the prices make sense to you. Not like it matters to you. Asking questions doesn't pay the bills. Got new price tags. Nothing's happening here. Alright, so now I can go over here, I guess. Okay, no more tapes. Here we are. You switch out the price tags. You'll throw the old ones out later. The price tags are now correct. You guess. Alright, let's see what we have. Your shift isn't over. Good enough for now. Ah, okay. Here we go. That's all the shelving for now. All your morning tasks are handled. Time to settle in behind the register. The day goes by at a snail's pace. Hour after hour, each minute an eternity. Fuck, I'm bored. We need a TV in here. Hey, Mary. Afternoon, fuckface. Wow, what excellent customer service. I can see how you managed to bring home the big bucks. And what are you doing on this dreary day? Work? You should try it sometime. Not only have I tried it, I've actually finished my tasks for the day. Did you now? Well, I will have, after I put this package in the storage room. But I'd be happy to keep you company afterwards. Well, I'd be happy if you stopped sitting around and do your job already. Oh, I see. That's how it's going to be today, is it? Stuff in the back. Now. Please. Okay. You'd think I'd have gotten an "Oh, good morning, Matthew. It's lovely to see you, Matthew." You'll get your good morning when I actually have one. He is right, you know. You could stand to be nicer. You probably won't, though. Now that's done with, what's the plan for today? Doing what I'm paid to do. Oh, right, of course. I forgot you don't like to be interrupted while you're engaged in rigorous labor. Nobody needs me right now. I get to relax. Then maybe you could show me a tad more appreciation. I risk my neck plenty making these damn deliveries every day. Sorry, I didn't realize carrying a box from one room to the next was such a daunting task. Then, madam, you are clearly mistaken. After all, if anyone discovered what was in these Ow! What was that for? Shut it, you little shit! We're not alone. It should be fine, I'm sure. He's probably working for our bosses anyway. You don't know that, why risk it? I'm on thin ice with them as it is. I already slept in this morning. I don't need you getting us in deeper shit. You overslept? Are you alright? I'm fine, Matthew. But I won't be for long unless you watch your mouth. Well, if you're sure. Mind if I stay for a bit? Your brother opens his backpack and sets out his sketchbook and drawing supplies. You really gotta do that now? I don't feel like walking back to the apartment. But if it's really not a good idea, I can. Shut it. You know the drill. Sit back and stay quiet. Okay, thanks. But you don't have to be so mean about it. I get to be as mean as I want. You're the one who decides to stick around anyways. How cold. If you keep being so abrasive, you might just make me cry. Good. Okay, I can ease up. It's about time for people to start showing up anyway. And so you both settle in and wait. Matthew passes the time doodling in his sketchbook. You try to avoid looking at his drawings. They tend to make you feel a bit uneasy. Best not to think about them. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, lovely, a customer. Time for you to earn that paycheck. Hey, I'll be taking this one. The rig, huh? Interesting choice. Yeah, right. See, I got this girl coming over and, well, I want to wow her, you know? You have a date? Who knows how he managed that feat? And you haven't. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? And you want to impress this girl. with this. Sure do. Your master plan is to show her a movie that's famous for the scene where a security guard's head is blown off. Yeah. That part's like, cool, you know? Where the camera sits on his evenly split skull for a full 30 seconds. Yeah, that's the one. She'll, totally love it. We have choices here. I mean, he wants it, right? I guess sell him the movie. But what else could she suggest? I'm kind of curious what Maria would suggest. Okay, I think I can do you one better. How about Heartbeat on the Prairie? A classic. You sure? Trust me, she'll love it. It's also $2 pricier. You know what? You're right. Women like that kind of crap. Bring me up for that. That scene is still rad, though. You wouldn't get it. You got it, sir. What's up with him? Oh, him? He has a medical condition. Huh. No kidding. Yeah, it's a little known disorder called none of your damn business. Well, no need to be such a bitch. Thanks for the movie, I guess. Thanks. Don't mention it. You sure you want to stay? I think I can manage it. All right. But if it gets too much, you book it home. Got it? Mm-hmm. You know, if you need to talk about it, I appreciate the concern, but I really am quite fine, thank you. Matthew Willows, I know you well enough to say that you've never been fine in your entire life. But suit yourself. Excuse me, but would you happen to have a 1982 copy of the Red Rocket Jumper? I've already been to every other store in town. Yeah? We have like a dozen copies. Actually, I think he's talking about that specific edition. Yes, exactly what he said. I had it when I was younger. But of course people threw a fit over one little scene and got it censored. Huh. C'est la vie. That's not how you say that. So, do you have the 1982 cut in stock? Well... Look, sir, we aren't really in the business of selling collector's items. Oh, come on. I've been looking around town all day. That sounds like a you problem. And I think I can see it right there on that top cabinet. That's just a display case. It's been here as long as I have. Hell, it's probably been there since the 1982 cut was just the regular cut. Can I have it? It's a display case. Well, that's just false advertising. Sorry, I guess? Look, can you just check the back or something? Maybe there's a copy back there that just got forgotten about. Yeah, sure thing. Good thinking, Maria. If it'll make him leave, it's more than worth it. Wait here. So, what do you do here? I, do inventory. Well, do a better job next time. A real store would have what I needed. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Okay, checked. Surprise, surprise, and nothing back there. I guess we don't have it. God damn it! Sorry, sir. The regular edition is still available, though, if you... I don't want that sanitized slop! Do you have any idea how much this means to me? Enough to act like an ass to a stranger, apparently. I'm sorry, sir. Look, I can offer you a discount on the version we have, or if you want to get anything else. How about this? I come back every single day until you guys pony up. I can tell you want me to fuck off, and I will. After I get my 1982 edition. Sir, that's really not a good idea. Would you think I was lying if I said you handled that well? This day just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? Do you think he's actually going to come pester you about it every day? Why wouldn't he? There's not exactly anything stopping him. Well, this could technically constitute harassment. You could always report him to the authorities. Don't even joke about that. Sorry. Well, I can't let you endure the horrors of customer service all by your lonesome. I'll be here if he really does return to bother you like that. Don't have to, but I appreciate the sentiment. Thanks. I'm being serious. And so am I. This is my job. I'll deal with all these asswipes. You sure you're doing all right? You're not worried about, well, I've made it through today, haven't I? I'll be fine. Okay, if you really want to stay tomorrow, I'll think about it. There we go. I knew you would warm up to the idea of your darling brother defending you. Never mind. The rest of your workday passes uneventfully. Matthew being around does, admittedly, make it more pleasant. I'm just saying, there has to be a better system than this. Uh-huh. Like, I get it. Gotta put the returns on the shelf. Cool. But why bring this to me last minute? Can't this wait till morning? It's probable that they just don't care. Well, yeah, but why the hell do they have to make it my problem? Couldn't they at least organize their shipments? It's a pain in the ass shifting through this shit. Maddie? You doing okay? Me? Yeah, I'm fine. You're quieter than usual. Did something happen? Nothing new. My mind is just getting away from me as of late. Apologies if my responses have been lacking. I'm trying my best to listen. Stuck in your own world again? If you must describe it as such. Yes. Even so, hey, it's okay. I get it. I'll save my bitching for later. But you owe me, got it? Of course. Thanks. Satisfied, Matthew retreats into his sketchbook. You loathe the silence, but you've learned to give him space when he gets like this. Hello? Are you guys still open? You're fucking kidding me. Kinda, we're just closing up. Your friendly way of saying piss off. Oh, wonderful. I was worried I'd have to come back tomorrow. What a tragedy that'd have been. I'm wondering if I can purchase some VHS tapes. Sure. You're free to look around, just... sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. See, I visited this establishment 7 days ago, hoping to scrounge up some hidden gems. As such, I rented a few films, which I thoroughly enjoyed throughout my week. The man reaches into his bag and pulls out a daunting pile of recently rented VHSs. I thought you said you were buying. I'm getting to that, ma'am. Please don't rush me. Ahem. Now, as I was saying, I had middling hopes for this shop's selections, but I have found myself pleasantly surprised. Thanks in no part to my refined taste, I managed to rent quite a spectacular selection of cinematic spectacles. It would be a tragedy to imagine such masterpieces languishing away, passed from hand to hand like some village harlot. As such, it would be my pleasure to liberate these works, cloistering them in my personal collection. I assure you, I will provide due compensation. We're about to close, sir. What is it that you want exactly? In simple terms, I would like to purchase these tapes. You rented those tapes, yeah? I'm sorry, but I can't sell anything that's a rental copy. Store policy. It appears you didn't hear me the first time. I said I would provide adequate compensation. That means I have money. Good for you. You still have to return them. For what reason are you not in the business of selling tapes? What does it matter which tapes I am attempting to procure? Again, if it's a rental copy... You pause and glance at the clock. 15 minutes till closing. You're cutting it close, Maria. There's no way you're making it home on time. At least not without a little help. One moment, sir. So much for giving him space. Someone's talking in the distance. Maybe your sister. It's hard to distinguish amongst the other voices. So sharp, so grating. You push it out. Focus on the wall. Focus on what you see. What only you can see. We must admit, it's a good plan. Drown them out. Drown us out. Curl up and hide away onto the paper where it's safe to play. Maddie? At least like this, you can't get in the way. Hey, Maddie? I'm sorry about this, but mind helping me out a bit? Sorry, what's going on? Last minute customer. Looks like it's going to take a while to get them out of here. You know, I hate to ask, but I still have to do this shelving and I don't see how I can... I understand if you can't, but it'd really help me out. You just need me to stock the shelves. Yeah, there's only a few. Just while I deal with this jackass. Excuse me? What are you whispering about back there? Don't you know how rude it is to conspire in the presence of a customer? I'll be right with you, sir. Please, Maddie. Yeah, I think I can do that. Just give me a moment to compose myself. Holy shit, thank you. Here they are. Thank you again, you're a lifesaver. Before you have a chance to respond, Maria shoves a hefty stack of VHSs into your arms, and returns to her post. Got VHS times 9. Alright. Let's get to work, Maddie. The cabinet is dormant, save for opportunistic vegetation sprouting from its mechanical tomb. You remember when it was awake, when you peered inside, and something peered back. You're forever thankful that Maria keeps it unplugged. Something large writhes under his shirt, coiling around his torso. Instinctively, you avert your eyes. For the last time, sir, it's store policy. I didn't write it, I just enforce it. Well, it's a moronic policy. What happened to the customer is always right. In matters of opinion, do not use that tone at me, miss. Is this really what passes for service around here? Until I get a raise, it does. Perhaps you'd earn this raise if you were well-versed enough to provide sensible answers to my questions. It's store policy. How is any of that confusing to you? Your sister is locked in linguistic conflict. She's likely to remain occupied for some time. A collection of videotapes. There's a gap here, begging to be filled. You lift one of your tapes towards the gap. As you do so, something inside the shelf grips onto it and yanks it into place. The thing within the shelves hisses until you let go. One down. I can do that. No, not quite. Something isn't right. Your muscles lock up. A bead of sweat trails down your head. You know this feeling. You're being watched. Always being watched. Why would it be that easy? When is it ever? Alright, I'm alright. Keep calm, I'm fine. It won't hurt me. I'll just avoid it. Yeah, that'll work. Wasn't his text in blue earlier? Checking to see the coast is clear, you quickly return the VHS. That's one. Easy enough, right? Mushrooms are poking out of the floor here. Seems like they're spreading. A black ichorous substance pools around this shelf. You quickly retreat as the noxious scent assaults your nostrils. At least the shelves are calm. Relatively calm. Breathe in, breathe out. I'll be done in no time. You barely have time to retract your trembling hands as the shelf violently pulls the tape from your grasp. Realizing your mistake, you put your hands to your mouth, stifling your scream. The sight is quite amusing. After bracing yourself, you return the tape with the care of someone hand-feeding a lion. It's okay. I'm okay. It can't hurt me. We wonder whether you truly believe these things you tell yourself. Well, if you choose to feed me, since I'm a lion, I don't bite. All the time. Toys on display. The brightly colored plastic clashes horribly with your surroundings. You swiftly deliver the tape. Too swiftly. Rather than being sucked from your grasp, it tumbles to the ground with a thundering clack. Okay. Maybe she didn't notice. Everything seems orderly. Looks like that which lurks betwixt shelves saw fit to spare you. Should I go slow this time? The sudden reappearance of the shelf entity causes you to jump. It takes all your willpower not to yelp. Somewhere, something is laughing at you. Okay, last one. Forcing your eyes closed, you meekly return the final tape. As if recognizing your service, the shelf gently accepts the gift. That's it. This time wasn't so bad after all. I should inform Maria. I don't give two shits about your offer. Do I look like I make commission? Resorting to profanity now? How uncouth. Okay, I'm done. Sir, if you're done wasting my time, I'm going to kindly ask that you get the fuck out of my store. I see there's no getting through to you. Typical. You will regret losing my business. Not likely, asshat. God, my head hurts. This job's gonna be the death of me. I'm done. Huh? Oh, sorry I didn't see you. Thanks. I appreciate it. You holding up all right? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna wait outside, if that's all right. Go ahead. I just gotta close up real quick. Okay, see you soon. He seemed in a hurry. So much for being fine. Still off. At least nobody asks to play it. Hey. Well, hey there, love. And just what might I do for you? I kinda had the same question. Is there anything you're looking for? Oh, nothing in particular. Just browsing this fine collection you have. Sure. Well, I'm afraid it's closing time, sir. So if you... It is? Well, I'll be. Where does the time go? It is what it is. If you need some... Oh, no worries. I'll get out of your hair now. Wouldn't want to trouble anyone. I'll just come back tomorrow. Maybe this way, I'll have time to decide what it is I want. This is just such a fine store. I can barely make a choice. Thank you for the feedback, I guess. Goodbye now, love. Thank you kindly. Okay. The bin barely holds any rubbish at all. At least the lack of customers has its perks. Okay, that should be it. Looks like these weren't too popular today. Breathe. I'm alright. I'm alright. What's taking her so long? You could never bear being on your own, could you? To be fair, it's not like you're particularly fond of the constant filial spats with your sister either. But at least the sibling teasing is a distraction. When it's just you and the world, you're surrounded by nothing but inspiration. Which, for an aspiring artist like yourself, shouldn't be a bad thing at all. Who wouldn't want their very own muse? You should think yourself fortunate to have such gifts. But when you're alone, it all becomes simply overwhelming. all done. You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. There's that word again. Sorry, I mean to say I'm alright. Just people watching. New hobby of yours? Something to that effect. The people in this town are peculiar. I wonder what could be the cause of such behavior. Some sort of infection? Chemicals in the water? Perhaps a strange underground cult. That's a reference. Oh, I bet it's drugs. Don't think too hard about it. Anyway, let's get out of this shithole and back to our shithole. You can now press page up Q or R1 to switch between playing Maddie or Maria. Huh. So, does the world go... That's cool. This is going to be some sort of gameplay element then, I imagine. Huh. Oh, yeah. This is cool. Okay. Well, hello there, my feline friend. Maria's told me so much about you. Oh, did I do something wrong? Not really. It's just that Izzy can tell when someone will cramp her style. Really? Then why would she spend time with you? Alright, that was a good one. I guess when girls hit a dead end, we offer each other moral support. When it happens to guys, it's just pathetic. How nice that you've added misandry to your extensive list of charming personality traits. Don't worry about it, you're exempt. Well, Miss Izzy, another day done for me. Are you heading back to Mr. Izzy? How do you even know there is a Mr. Izzy? You just don't know her like I do. Marie, it's a cat. Don't mind him, Miss Izzy. He just doesn't get it. Yeah, even the music changes when you swap. Matthew, don't. What? Don't give him cash. He'll probably just spend it all on booze. I suppose you'd be an expert on that, wouldn't you? Watch it. You're still here? Are you sure you want to get close to him? You might catch something. Ugh, typical. What? I'm curious. He's been sitting there since this morning. I'm homeless, Missy. It's kind of what we do. Really? Well, Maddie, here's a cautionary tale. Being a smartass doesn't put a roof over your head. Go fuck yourselves! Ooh, a customer. And what can I do for you on this fine evening? Beer. Beer is what you can do for me. Got a 6-pack in there? Sure thing, ma'am. Coming right up. Don't you have enough liquor at home? Oh, of course. A stupid question. Here you go, ma'am. Anything else I can do for you? Got beers. Hey, do you have any... do you... Oh yeah, he can solely handle interacting with people. It's okay. I don't bite. Come on. Spit it out. Erasers! Yeah, I need, erasers. Let me see if I have any. The man at the kiosk ducks into the back to rummage through his hoard of goods. Matthew appears to be visibly sweating while staring at thin air. Sorry, friend, no erasers. I've got a collection of number 2 pencils, though. He'll take those, thanks. Got pencils. Thanks. Don't mention it. You don't wish to linger here. Fortunately, you don't have a reason to. Nuh-uh, you're not going in there. I wasn't planning to. But why would you even care? Because you do as I say, and I say you ain't going in there, buddy. Not like you could even afford it. Your big sister is so responsible, keeping you out of siren-infested waters. Treasure your innocence while you still can, Matthew. Yeah, these non-mean clubs do tend to get pretty pricey. Are you still considering working here? Why not? You don't think I'm good enough? I just think it's beneath you. My, isn't my little brother so sweet? What do you think's in there? Hobos and crackheads, I bet. Place is abandoned for a reason. Maria, what are you doing? Just taking it all in. We'll probably end up living here if we screw this job up. Let this be a lesson, little brother. Always be grateful for what we have. Think about that every time you walk by this dump. Whatever you say. Where to? Depends. Can you drive me to a better life? What if I could, sweet cheeks? What if I could? You generally try to avoid traveling by cab, and with good reason. A sentiment beautifully illustrated by the malformed mule thing perched on the driver's shoulders. At least on a bus, you can seclude yourself towards the back. I don't suppose they do takeout. Doesn't look like it. Hey, I appreciate the thought, but I really don't mind fixing something up. Really? Are you sure? Consider it a reward for being slightly less of a pain in the ass today. Thank you, Mary. You wouldn't mind eating out this evening. It would save you some trouble. But it looks like they're busy, and your brother would complain. Inside the building is a whirlwind of chaos. Crowds of beasts dart to and fro, tearing into dishes piled high with rotting meat. You look away before you draw any unwanted attention. It's probably Marie, not Mary. Trash has begun to overflow from the bin. It should have been collected by now. You don't have time to concern yourself with improper waste management. Trash has begun to... Okay, same thing. Gotcha. Alright. There's a giant mushroom growing out of the fire hydrant. Looking for some logical connection. You wonder if it's because of how often passing dogs water on it. It's getting late. Now's not the time to explore. You have a chair that needs collapsing into. Why not go out exploring? Who knows what wonders you'll see? Pathetic. You're no fun at all. Time to return home. Ladies first. Well, today's clientele was eccentric. The usual, you mean? Yeah, I suppose. How do you manage it? With the companionship of my dear friends. Your sister proudly holds up one of her recently purchased beers, the fruits of her labor. Some people are so easily satisfied. Are you doing okay? Do you think I'm not? I recall you mentioned sleeping in. Needed the beauty sleep that much? No. Our shitty alarm clock broke. What's with the look? Did he just replace the batteries? Just as I suspected. Catch. Mind telling me why I'm being pelted with broken trash? It's not broken. You just need new batteries. Oh. And whose responsibility is that? What? Pretty sure it was your turn to make sure we were stocked up on everything. Which I did. That's why I bought the batteries yesterday. Why didn't you check everything then? Doing so seemed excessive and unnecessary. But you already changed the batteries in the remote. That was a task I knew had to be completed. I failed to see how these two situations correlate. I thought you were smarter than this. I'm just saying, if one thing's gone dead, I would have checked the other things too. Batteries run out at the same rate. If one thing is dead, the rest probably are too. But that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't need to make sense to you. As long as I'm paying the bills, you do as I say. You know you're right, but when has that ever mattered? Instead of sparking another pointless argument, you resign to pull out your sketchbook. At least this way, you don't need her to help block out the world. Or so you thought. Why has she been so moody lately? Is she really this upset over some stupid batteries? Then again, she did mention the boss being pissed. Whoa, what the? He's just drawing his sister. Is that her taking a shower to the far right? What's up with her body being torn apart? Is his sister, like, cut in half in that second picture? Huh. Is that it? I don't think I'm missing anything. Am I? Maybe I should try doing something nice for her. Hey. Could I maybe make dinner tonight? Didn't I already offer to make dinner tonight? Well, yeah, but I thought I could. I'll get it. I'll get to it, just give me a moment. That's not what I... Whatever, knock yourself out. Alright then. Macaroni it is. Just don't overdo it with the sauce. Your paranoia is satiated. For now. It's fine that she's pissed at you. As long as you appease her, it's okay. It always ends up that way. You learned long ago that's just how she is. Experience doesn't clear up that nagging concern, though. Never has, never will. How lucky for you. You didn't really want to cook anyways. To reward your brother for the fine dining experience, you put on some cheap film you snuck home from work. No, I simply can't do it. I won't do it. Damn it, there's no time for this. The Duke's men are right over our heels. It's now or never. This is crazy. You're insane. I couldn't possibly... I know it's crazy, but right now I'm your best shots at making it out of here alive. You want to know the truth? You want to follow your own path? You want to live to see another day? Then you have to have a little faith. Trust me. Jump. I'll catch you. Quickly, boys, we've got him cornered. Let's earn that paycheck. There is no way they could make that jump. Suspension of disbelief is one thing, but come on. You can even see the guide wires. They couldn't edit that out? It's just shoddy craftsmanship. I've seen better editing work from home videos. Honestly, they could have just... Hey, Maddie, did you make this movie? Because I didn't realize I opted for the director's commentary. I'm trying to watch the damn film, but you won't stop yapping. I get enough of that shit from every dumbass who walks into the shop thinking they're the next David Pinch. Sorry. The air feels thicker than the actor's cheesy accents. Eventually, the movie ends. The guy gets the girl. They escape the Duke's clutches, and they live happily ever after. Just like you two. This is your happily ever after, right? Brother, what are you looking at, bro? What are you peeping? Bro. Oh, jeez. What? Well, not that I want to seem nosy. I sense a but coming. Can't you just tell me what I did wrong? No, you didn't do anything wrong. Oh. Then what's been bothering you so much? I can tell something is off. I had that nightmare again last night. The one in the woods. It was the same shit again, too. None of it made any sense. Just the same fire. Same rain. Same woods. If it was the same as usual, why is it bothering you so significantly? It felt different this time. It felt cold. Cold. It wasn't in winter, was it? It could be ice, maybe? Snow? A piece of metal? No, cold isn't really the right word. It was more like lingering death. No, don't give me that look. It wasn't coming from you. So you admit I'm a good omen. Don't push it. Suit yourself. Tell me more about this cold. It was close, creeping up. Behind me? It wasn't just a feeling. It was something more. Something present. I think it was talking to me. Really? What did it say? It told me to take good care of you. Fascinating. Why can't I just remember? This stupid nightmare keeps coming back to taunt me, and I still can't remember shit. Hey, it's okay. I can never remember my dreams either. Besides, this is massive. It's something new to work with. The fact that you recall voices at all is a great development. You're remembering more. That's progress. Progress towards what? It's all pointless anyways. What? How can you say it's pointless? Because it is, Maddie. What's the point in caring, really? It's just a stupid dream. But dreams are important, Maria. Jung wrote a lot about how they served as messages from the subconscious. Well, gee, Maddie, if Jung said it, it must be true. I'm serious, Mary. Dream analysis is a great way to begin learning about yourself. I have a book that... God, Matthew, can you please just drop it? Today's already been hell for me. Very well, Maria. Your pathological lack of curiosity has once again proved infectious. Forgive me for wanting to decode the only semblance of a hint we have about our past. I'll leave you to the simple pleasures of cheap beer and our marginally comfortable sofa. Wait. Stop. Sit back down with me, Matthew. Please. Thank you. I get that you care about our past. And I get you want to find some explanation for the shit hand life dealt us. But I don't think rooting around for answers in Dreamland is going to solve anything. We shouldn't get worked up over some dream metaphor mumbo-jumbo that could just mean I've been watching too many movies. And I know it's disappointing to hear, but either way it doesn't matter right now. My major concern, my only concern, is making sure we're both safe. Just like it has been for 2 goddamn decades. We both have jobs, food on the table, a roof over our heads. Life's all right for us, but I have to focus on the present if we want to keep things that way. I don't get the luxury of obsessing over dreams and weird books. I know, of course. Keep playing around if that's what you want. I won't stop you. But prepare to be disappointed. Life's full of that. Come on, don't look at me like that. What? Does my favorite little brother need a hug? That doesn't carry much weight when I'm your only brother, you know. So, is that a yes? Thank you for sharing and for being honest. I'm always honest, you dork. That's how you know I'm always right. Oh, if I'm being honest. I thought I'd upset you somehow. For what? Talking during the movie? You do that all the time. No, I don't know. Forgetting something you needed me to do? You don't have to worry about that, Matthew. If something ever slips your mind, your big sister will always be there to give you a good kick in the ass to help you remember. Of course. What would I ever do without your particular brand of support? Get lost in that big old head of yours. God, I must protest. My cranium is not that big. Oh, really? Then you should be able to dodge this. Oh. You evil succubus. I should have expected you to make such a treacherous sneak attack. Prepare for imminent vengeance. Bring it, dork. After a brief bout of your usual play fighting, a wave of exhaustion washes over you. Hey, dork? Yeah. Thanks for dinner. Should have said that earlier. The macaroni was actually pretty great. You're welcome, dear succubus. Fuck off. Don't make me grab something harder than a pillow to beat you with. How do you feel about corn pie for dinner tomorrow? The kiosk might have some sausages we could toss in. Sure, I'd be partial to that. Good night, succubus. Night, dork. It doesn't take long for you both to drift off to sleep. One more soundly than the other. Amorphous shapes and suggestions of form dance across your eyelids. An invitation. A suggestion. A sound. Soft. Sweet. Distant. The wind coils around you. Cool strands which settle into the ridges of your spine. You curl into yourself, wrapping your arms around your knees. It doesn't help. You bury your head, retreating into the shell of your sweater. It doesn't help. What are you doing, all alone out here? You'll catch something in this weather. A familiar sensation, slick and smooth, yet gentle and warm. Despite its unsettling quality, it brings a strange comfort. You open your eyes. Another dream, I guess. Where's the everything? These books have definitely seen better days. I can't even read the spines. Looks like a few are missing. Whoa, what is happening in the menu? What the heck? Whoa. This is my first time opening the menu, so I'm a little bit like... I'm wondering if this is how it always looks. Okay, what do we have here? A book. How'd this end up over here? Got book. I'm not tired. For once. It's another book. Another book. Anything interesting inside? Got book. Nope, nothing. Big surprise there. And another book. Another book. Anything interesting inside? Got book. Nope, nothing. Big surprise there. Alright, looks like this room is a loop, so let's see. Bookshelf. Guess this is where these came from. Mystery solved. Book, meet bookshelf. Glad this place makes at least some sense. They're all pretty beat up. I can't make out a single title. Well, whatever. At least I don't need to lug these around anymore. Alright, this should be it. Just gotta... You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. Stupid piece of... What do you mean you won't fit? Just gotta... end. Okay, fine. Don't blame me if you fall apart. Shouldn't have been so goddamn stubborn. That could have gone a lot worse, I guess. Great, another cabin dream. At least it's not a nightmare. Awesome, I get to play clean up on aisle 4 in my dreams as well. Bet he loved snakes when he was younger. I wonder if he still does. It's a box of indiscernible toys. It just looks like a hazy mess. The inside smells faintly of smoke. This book looks nicer than the burnt ones. Probably just filled with nonsense, though. Let's get you back on your shelf. Got book. Why do these look familiar? Another titleless book to shove in a shelf. Got book. Ugh. Ugly wicker dolls, straight out of a folksy horror flick. They're kind of cute, I guess. Why do you always show up here? Another titleless book to shove in a shelf. Book. There's a book here. Cute chair, but God, does it look uncomfortable. Huh. Even when I'm asleep, I look exhausted. It has an otherworldly glow. It's... Hold on. I know this. It's... bioluminescent? Thanks, bro. Your useless trivia comes in handy after all. Looks comfier than the real thing. Shame someone is hogging all the space. Let's just... What the hell? Is it glued on or something? I hate dream logic. How Maddie sees any point in analyzing this shit is beyond me. Alright. A bookshelf. Kinda hard to reach inside with all these roots in the way. Let's see. Still a lot of books in here. If you can call something this charred a book. Looks like they're about to crumble to dust. Alright, I'm done with this. Been here plenty. Let's see what else this stream's got. Yeah, locked. I don't know what I was expecting. Well, shit. Let's see. How did I get this open last time? I don't remember there being a key or anything. Ah, fuck it. Like anything here stays consistent. Might as well bumble around doing random bullshit till it decides to open. I hate this clock's stupid fucking dopey face. Who the fuck would even design something like this? Cozy. Would be nice to curl up and read in here. If I was like 10. The oak dresser of my dreams. The reflection's gotta be warped. It has to be. Cute chair, but God, does it look uncomfortable. Okay. There must be something I haven't examined yet. There. Kinda. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we are. Alright, that looks to be all of them. Hello? Isn't something supposed to change now? Anything? Still closed? Needy piece of shit, I did the cleaning, what do you want now? Come on, stop being so goddamn stubborn. Do something for once. Stupid anticlimactic horseshit. Whatever. None of this matters anyway. At least the rain sounds nice. I guess this isn't that bad. Kinda wish things could always be this quiet without... Hello? What? That was... okay. And just when I was starting to enjoy myself, I saw definitely a line that said hello. Kinda figured the books would have done it. Isn't that how this shit usually goes? So what's your deal? Just being a temperamental little shit tonight? That's fine. Handling stuck-up brats is quickly becoming my specialty. Okay, so now we have to figure out what to do with this. Or with, I guess, what just happened? Oh, wait, the book? Did that open? Well, clearly something wants me to take a look. Yeah, not gonna happen. Sorry, subconscious dream demons or whatever, but you can suck it. I'll just shut it and cover it with something. And it won't close. Should have seen that coming. Well, now what am I going to do with you? Might as well take a peek. You really want me to pick you up, huh? Nothing else to do, is there? Oh, so now you'll close. Fine, I guess I'll play along. This better be worth it. What does that say at the bottom? Jake? Tail? Jail? No title, huh? That's it? All this for another empty book? Guess I should have expected. Huh? Yeah, figuring this out isn't worth the headache. Pages are stuck together. Fine by me. Return. But there's no space for this. A willow. A willow's tail? That drawing. You're talking about the library in the woods, aren't you? Of course you are. When isn't this dream about that place? So what? I bring you there and you give me my bed back? Got finely bound tome. Let's go before I start regretting this. And before I get into the habit of talking to inanimate objects. Does this have like a description? It won't open anymore. The pages are stuck again. It only opens up when it wants to. Guess I can relate. Wasn't it just raining? I wonder how far down this goes. These stubborn flowers call this patch home. Wish I could water them. A perfectly smooth pebble. Would be perfect for skipping across a lake. Got pebble. Hey, I remember you. Still here after all this time, huh? It's not a coin, but this'll do. No sound. Yeah, staying clear of that. Are you ready to leave? Is there anything else to examine? How old is this place? I'm already out here, might as well look around a bit. The cabin seems so warm and cozy from out here. Okay, I think I got everything. You're alright, whatever you are. Keep an eye on the place while I'm gone, okay? Alright, let's see if I still remember the way. As you proceed, shadows gather around. Your vision fades, a pale fog descends, coaxing you into a deep sleep. Thanks for playing our demo. Feel free to provide feedback and look out for updates on our socials. And here is Graveyard Shift's Twitter/X account. And that was the demo to Willows, A Dream of Shadows. That was really good. I liked that. I really enjoyed that. Graveyard Shift, I remember still when I came across the Coffin of Andy and Renee, and I was very interested, and I played the first chapter. They reached out to me regarding the second chapter. If you haven't checked out the Coffin of Andy and Renee, and of course if you're a Coffin of Andy and Lily fan, I would definitely recommend checking out this mod. It's getting a lot of love, and I can tell you from firsthand experience that it's definitely quite the experience and quite the adventure. Now this game right here, which is a game that they created, they have been advertising it. You can definitely see the Coffin of Andy and Lily vibes, if you will, but this is also its own unique experience. this brother-sister archetype that we see here is still it's a very unique relationship. I am very curious what's going on with this dream world that Maria is going through. It seems as though she may be denying something. Because earlier in the story, you could see that Maddie was specifically stating, hey, we should analyze your dreams. It seems like it could reveal something about our past. And she's just kind of ignoring that or trying to not be about that. But to have the dreams that Maria is going through now, this world is so bizarre, right? And if I were dreaming like this, like she is, I would probably be a bit curious what it all means too. I mean, you can clearly see, based off what we just went through, that she has had this dream before, to the point that it seems like she knows how to navigate this dream world. I mean, she remembers the deer. She says, hey, let me see if I remember how to get out of here like before. And then what's going on with Maddie's mind? I don't know if this is like a not physical, but some sort of like mental manifestation or something along those lines of like depression. Maybe it's deeper than that. I'm not really sure, but there is definitely a level of dependence, if you will, from Maddie to Maria. And I don't know if I'm seeing something a bit incestuous based off of when she was bending over, and also the drawings that he was making of her. You know, the first two were like, okay, fine, I suppose, except, well, I think the second one was her cut in half, so that's, okay. But the third one, her taking a shower, definitely made me think, how does he see her, and why is he so dependent on her? Why is he so clingy to her, if you will? Because clearly the way that he experiences life is very different if Maria is with him or if she's not with him. And there's definitely some tension there between the two, but there's still this sense of care for one another. And I'm really interested what's going on with this past that Maddie wants to uncover, and where these conflicts or these confusions and questions and emotions that we have not seen yet, where is that all rooted, and how is that eventually going to become something that these two are going to have to overcome, whether it be separate or together. So to my understanding, this demo was effectively day one of the first chapter. Now, for the full release of the game, to my understanding, this is going to be a 5+ chapter story, so at least 5 stories, and each chapter will be made up of multiple days. This is also going to be a choices matter sort of game, so kind of implied earlier in this demo with the choices that I was making, so think along the lines of like Telltale and ad hoc games. Additionally, because of these choices, and perhaps even more, there's going to be branching story development with multiple character and story conclusions. So there's going to be a lot that you can dig around and experience in this game once Graveyard Shift is done with it. Or as they, release each chapter. If you would like to experience this game yourself, I will leave a link in the description as to where you can download it. I would also recommend supporting Graveyard Shift Productions either through their Ko-fi or their Subscribestar, as this game in particular is going to be further developed through community support. Additionally, those who do support will get access to the updates to the game as they are completed and as chapters release. So again, I will leave links in the description for the Ko-fi and also the Subscribestar. I'd also further recommend probably go check out Graveyard Shift's Twitter account, which you just saw earlier in the credits, but I'll put that in the description as well. I'm sure that they are going to make announcements there as, they are ready to do so. I will also definitely be looking out for updates regarding this game because I'm invested. I'm very curious. I want to see how this unfolds. I think this was a very good introduction. I'm very curious to see it all the way through to the end. And a big thank you one more time to Graveyard Shift for allowing me to play their game early. Quite frankly, I've had a good time with each of your works, and looking forward to more. That all being said, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave it a like, leave a comment, share the video, perhaps even subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. So have a good night.